Yeah, and you can just see there, Pioneers. We get right into game number one. They are here ready to play. This is going to be map number one, Acend versus Pioneers in the winner's quarters.
I talked about Manny. What a start that is for him. A triple kill, 3 stars on our screens, and a camo alongside it as well.
And we have not seen many games open up with triple kills or higher. So the crowd here in Raleigh getting excited about that one. We'll have to see which team might be able to get an early lead here. Early pipes control coming in for Acend.
Yeah, look at those shots, coming in from Snipe Drone as he uses the claw to bring the ball a little bit closer. Going to drop that one off to a teammate, and after hitting those shots early on, not surprised to see him do exactly that. Legend going to pick up a kill in the feed as well. So you have a setup already starting to form here, Andy. It looks like pipes control is what Acend are looking for.
Absolutely. Right now, Pioneers also making sure no one sneaks in bottom yellow. That pressure is coming, but Soul Snipe is there for the task. They're managed to trade out there. Going to be 2 dead for both sides.
Sandro did a great job, though. He was 0 shields during that entire battle. Managed to shoulder peek, get a beat down, and already you can see that Acend managing to squeak out a little bit of a lead here. But here comes Torlik. This is a really good push now coming in from Pioneers. Druck is going to pick up one. The oddball will be played out bottom middle. So even though Acend were feeling the pressure, they've done what they needed to do. Get that ball out, make Pioneers work for it again off of the respawn.
Yeah, Pioneers, they come into top pipes, and they're like, okay, we got it. Where's that? And the ball has already gone. It's already been played perfectly. And one thing I want to point out that's really becoming a difference maker on set across all oddball maps, the team that can not just get it out, but really play it. As you can see, this ball is properly played right now. Right, it's actually sitting there. If you just drop it bottom batteries on the bottom of the bat ledge, someone can drop down, bring it back up. That was a really good play ball, and teams are really starting to separate in terms of the quality of actual play ball they get.
Soul Snipe now inside of the turbine. Manny picking up a kill in the feed, so they will have a little bit of an advantage on the map as far as numbers is concerned. The grapple not quite long enough, unfortunately. We've all been there, Andy.
We have. That range is right about the 25 meter, 25.6 meter, excuse me, 25.5 meter mark, right around where that ball is going to be able to snag from. If it's just over, you're really not going to get that grapple.
Hey, a little misplays like that can add up as well, because now not having the oddball in their hands means they've got to fight for map control again. They've got to fight for those kills. They've got to look for that team fight. But Manny decides that having not managed to pick the oddball up, he's going to pick up some beatdowns instead. Sickle will fall. Look at the pressure now coming in. Immediately traded out by Shady.
Pioneers trying to see what they can do right now, just facing an entire top A and turbine setup now, just trying to make their way through maybe C-plat, get a little bit of control within the control building itself to try to get some angles.
Snipe Drone going to be taken down, you would imagine here, but Snipe Drone comes flying in, looking for a beatdown. Not going to connect. Sika is going to be next in line here for Soul Snipe. Not quite connecting with that charge rifle for now, but there's a little body shot. He's got to work hard, though, to finish this kill, but Soul Snipe, that's pretty good from you. Finally, a little bit of time, just maybe thinking about being picked up here by Pioneers, as Torlik is going to fall down onto that oddball. So an opportunity for them here, but Legend picking up that kill is going to make things a little bit uncomfortable.
It's surprising rotate. You could just tell by the POV we were watching. We're watching Sika's screen, and he goes long haul to yellow, and all of a sudden the ball's been pulled into turbine A, and he's like, wait a minute, I got to get all the way over there. And guess what? You knew the second you saw it, there was coming in turbine spawns, and just like that.
Just like that, indeed. Look where the ball is right now. Look where the setup is. Acend saying, thank you so much.
I don't understand that rotation.
Thank you so much, because now they have control of turbine, they have control of A-plat, and they have Shady sat here in the window as well, who's just going to be hitting all kinds of shots. That's 2 kills they pick up on Pioneers. They have a man advantage, and now Shady can rotate back to help out that ball carrier to clean out these last players.
Really strange misplay. Maybe a little bit of a disagreement in the comms there in terms of where the ball went. You really rarely see that in Halo Infinite, just because it's so clear of which spawns you're killing and which spawns you're blocking and where you want to rotate that ball. So surprising to see. Pioneers is going to look to rally back here with a little bit more strength, but already 60-9.
Legend is 12-6 in this game, and I want to highlight him overall in this tournament. He has been a playmaker for Acend. The amount of times he's broken setups, clutched up kills that matter, and kind of influenced the way that a game actually ends up. There's such a long list of it, to be honest with you, that you're going to be scrolling through your iPad for quite some time. But Sika now, he's been the glue for this team. He's going to hold this down in turbine. Not going to be able to do so for now, but here is Shady. Picks up one, does the damage to the other player as well, and gets out with his life once more.
Great play from Shady to hold down turbine. Not an easy thing to do, to hold that down in a 1v2, but he manages to scare away one player, Mangler away the other one, and they'll maintain this 60-point lead here.
Soul Snipe taken down. Great shots on the player on the double stacks as well. Changes his attention, but the player sneaking up behind him now. He's got that Mangler. Can he hit the beat down afterwards? No, he can't. Big play coming in from Druck to slow him down finally.
Acend just really still looking so strong after that lead. And I think one thing we got to look at on set is that clock. 74-10, 64-point lead, but only a minute 28 there.
Shady going to be challenging Torlik with that opportunity to use that weapon nice and close. The Mangler will turn into a triple kill. Sika picks up one in the feed, which is going to slow things down. Snipe Drone's going to pick up another. Legend taken down. So Torlik starting to step up here for his team in these final moments. What could be the final moments of this game with around a minute and 15 seconds left on the clock. But where's the rest of Pioneers? Because it looks like at the moment that Torlik is picking up kills, but they're not picking up that oddball.
No, 2 dead momentarily. But they can't even move because once again, the ball is at batteries. It was a perfect play ball and just really a maintain of control from Pioneers. Still no ball time. We're hitting the 60-second mark, and the score is essentially the same. Pioneers needs to pull out a miracle here to come back in this round.
I should say, Sika's shot is sick. It's nasty. It is absolutely nuts. There's the Mangler again, and oh my word, a perfect example of it. The reversal onto Soul Snipe. Shady picking up yet another, and look at that. The ball just drips through the window. Oh my word, straight into the hands of Sika, 81 points and rising. They're going to go for the play ball, they're going to go for the slays, they're maintaining the clock.
Yep.
One thing that's also stood out for Acend in this tournament so far is their game management and recognition of the situation on the map.
Absolutely, due to the new rules of Halo Infinite, the fact that the timer does stop whenever a team is holding the ball, management of that clock, management of the map becomes even more important in this new format.
24 seconds left on the clock. To put that into kind of perspective here, if Acend pick up one more set of kills, they will win this game. They will win this round, I should say, as the game still, of course, has another round to be concluded. Shady picking up that beatdown, and the camouflage is going to make life also sweet for them as well. Legend picks up a second, 7 seconds left on that clock. Shady once again picks up another, make it 2, 15 kills for him. Finally, he'll be shut down, but the first round on recharge here on Oddball will go to the Europeans.
You have to wonder, would we have seen the score get that out of hand if we didn't see that rotate coming in from Pioneers? Tough to say, but guess what? No time to think about it because we're going straight back into round 2. And just to be clear, for those of you returning to Halo and competitive Halo after what might have been a long time, of course, Oddball now played 3 rounds. It's going to be to 100 each round. Best of 3 will win the game.
Well, it was a triple last time that we saw at the start of things for Pioneers that gave them the advantage at the start of this game, but instead they're going to be on the back foot. Acend have managed to pick up the kills they were looking for. Legend now trying to put pressure on the respawners, and it's not just putting pressure on the respawners, Andy. Getting that information to spawn is vital here at Oddball.
Oh, it's so important across all of Halo Infinite. Shady wins that battle, even maintains about 35% shield. Doing so, that's going to allow him to move up across the map even faster.
He's going to pick up another here as well. 2 sticks missed, although it looks like the second one actually managed to just catch a toenail on its way past, and
That's all you need.
will be enough to take down the player inside of the control tower. Torlik going to be taken down, you would imagine, here by Snipe Drone, but he doesn't want any of that because Shady gives him the call that he's going to do his work for him.
One thing we should point out, too, we got to listen in with Acend earlier, and such an interesting dynamic. The 3 players, of course, being French-speaking, you're hearing a mix of French, English, and also Snipe Drone just listening to all of it and trying to figure out how he should participate in the comms.
Yeah, I mean, French, English, triple kills, that translates in any language, and is the best language is Halo, as we all know. Drug tries to use that grapple shot to get back into the window, but yeah, Snipe Drone's French is
Getting better, maybe? You'd hope.
I'd say there's something to be desired.
I think the quote we heard from him is, I don't know, man, I'm always on the Discord and they're always just speaking French. I don't know.
Well,
it's working out for them.
It's working out for him at the moment. However, no one's really worked out how to get hold of the oddball so far in this second round here, Andy. 2-3 the score with, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. This has just been a slay fest at the moment. Nobody been able to get any kind of control. Finally, Pioneers look like they're going to be able to do so with this double kill from Manny. Did the damage as well, and manages just about to squeak around that corner. Had to breathe in there as the doors were getting a little bit tight.
He did, and great discipline from Manny, because I think other days he might have been tempted to jump over to the 4-stack and get the triple kill, because the kill was definitely there for the picking, but instead he's disciplined, he's wise, and he brings it right into the turbine. It's going to be control for Pioneers.
They also have the sword and the camo.
This is big.
As our good friend Richard Sims would say, the Predator combo. 24-2 the score, and rising as they still have control of the turbine and the A-plat.
They should rotate here. Yeah, they should rotate here. It should be a C rotate. That's exactly what they're teeing up. They're going to force the enemy all the way through turbine. Druck's going to stay alive as long as he can, and this rotate should continue the time over at C-plat.
Ooh, the cheese knife is not going to connect this time, and Snipe Drone will win that battle. Now he's going to make the push in. Can he get the sword out in time? No, he can't. He might have just made a little donation there to Pioneers on the back ramp. around this blue area. And the sword now in the hands of them. But look at this player just sneaking through once again. It's just constant pressure again from Acend.
Lots of things to break down there. First of all, it's a great run for Pioneers. Let's give them all the credit they deserve. 49-2 now in this round. They also get a ball pull. Maybe thinking about going bat ledge, but instead going to rotate over here to top yellow. A few things, though. You can just tell how close Halo Infinite games are, because if they got those kills back C, they would still be holding right now. One thing I quickly want to point out, though, interesting that we just saw a ball played there because a player came around the corner at C, one shot. That should have really been called out. If a player's peeking like that, that ball carrier really should have known from team comms that that player was one shot. It might have ended a bit differently.
Well, it still worked out here for Pioneers as Soul Snipe has the ball in hand. Now they've transferred the ball over to the pipe setup. Manny is doing a great job of locking down the long haul. Shady's going to be sliding in here, trying to escape with his life. Snipe Drone will pick up one, which might give them a little bit of an alley to open, which is why Manny is just directing his attention towards where that kill has happened. Legend going to be challenging Manny bottom middle, and that's not a good idea right now because this bloke on your screen is shooting pretty good.
He certainly is. Manny's going to win that battle, the pre-camo battle that earns him the camo as well. He's going to be able to stay alive with this, and right now he's just going to be on the prowl. They will continue scoring. It's a very different Pioneers roster here. They'll lose the ball in pipes, but 76-11.
The difference is here, Acend have no idea this camo player is on the map, and Manny's going to break the setup and more importantly, get that ball out of the hands of Acend. There's another one for him, and there's a ball in the hands of Pioneers as well. They need around 23 seconds or so to close this one out, and now you're seeing a little bit of desperation from Acend. They know how they only really have one or two pushes left.
Ooh, look at his play as well. Grapples in for the killing spree with the Mangler. He will eventually fall, but not before helping his team cross the 90-point threshold.
Here comes Legend. And as we know, even though there's 2 minutes left in the game, you hold that oddball, Andy, that in-game clock will stop. So you're never quite out of it here. Shady can just about escape.
We need the ball!
But he drops the prize down on the batteries, and his life, even though it was saved for a few moments, that oddball would have been a nice thing to go along with it.
Shady came back home. They're like, hey, Shady, did you grab everything? You got the groceries? Did you bring the ball back in? No, I forgot. The ball's not back.
Yeah, it's devastating. You got all the ingredients for the sandwich, but you forgot the bread.
Brutal.
Snipe Drone now moving down, though, as 3 players have fallen to Pioneers. Snipe Drone, he's going to be a perfect example of how to bring the shopping in, though, as he manages to get it into the window. All the players are respawning around the turbine as well. They have to just avoid these grenades here and clear out the gold side of these pipes. If they can do that, I'm just saying,
it could happen.
It could happen.
It certainly could. There's enough time, and not only that, but as we said, when you are holding that ball, it will actually freeze time. So right now, they're trying to mount the big 50-point comeback, but the ball drops.
Ball drops indeed. There's a really big push coming in here from Pioneers as well. They did such a good job to make sure it didn't get too scary. And we're tied up at 1-1. And as we know, Andy, we get about 4 seconds to talk about it because we're into the next round already.
I don't even think we have 4 seconds. We are right back into the action here. Now going to be the sudden death tiebreaker round of our game number 1. The team that wins this round of ball will take game number 1 in the series.
Don't know about you people here in Raleigh sat in the arena, but this series has certainly got my attention. This is looking like a real ding-dong battle between the 2 teams as Manny is going to be left on his own here. His teammates are falling around the map. Shady picks up another double kill. And Soul Snipe now trying to escape. Shady has been so good for this team today. I've already highlighted it, but it needs to be talked about again.
That was 3 players dead off of the opening for the side of Pioneers, and Acend capitalizes immediately, grabbing just a few points on the board, but a few kills being exchanged now, so that ball will stay down at bottom batteries.
Pioneers done a great job, though, of picking up the kills, and they're starting to match the slaying prowess now with Acend. We saw it in that previous round. It seemed like Acend were in the death screen more than they were winning the battles. There's a little bit of green gun action. There's Shady going to be taken down by Soul Snipe. And we're starting to see all the colors of the rainbow getting added together here. Pioneers making use of the sandbox again.
Soul Snipe looking like the Hangover meme, just doing all the exact calculations of how much plasma pistol damage he needed, followed up by the 2 shots of the BR. Perfect timing there, as our multiplayer announcer also would have announced. And finally, a little bit more hold for Acend. 2 dead, though, on the side of Pioneers.
2 dead, which is great news, because now you can stagger the respawns. This is what they want to have happen here, Acend. What they don't want to have happen is Legend throwing away that life. He just needed to stay alive a little bit and not over-challenge things too much, but Sicker's going to help him out. Two players have fallen on either side at the moment. Pioneers on the back foot. On the front foot with ball time in their hands once more is Acend. They cross the 30-point mark.
Pretty amazing how one-sided each of these rounds has been. It has felt like it has been a story of each team in each round, and that really there has not been that much back and forth. Right now, Acend indicating that it might be their round here without much answer from Pioneers at 31-2. Excuse me, 31-12.
A way to go though for both these teams and both these players who are involved in these battles at the moment. Snipe Drone going to be the player that we're focusing on for now. There's a little bit of a shock rifle that's going to singe the curly hair on top of his head, but it's not going to take him down for now. Manny going to be re-peeking once more. Snipe Drone just trying to force his way in. Drunk picking up the kill on Shady is going to make things a little bit more difficult, and Manny, that's what you need to do to hold a setup. Picking up that kill is massive. Now we're seeing a lead turn over. His Pioneers.
Just said it was 31-12. Now just like that, it's 37-31 in favor of Pioneers. They're back.
That one hurt a little bit more, and now he's looking for more, but even though that big kill comes in, what happens in the kill feed? 3 players fall from Pioneers. The ball is now in the hands of Shady, and again, a double kill from Shady. The man is just like unlocking the door every single time that Pioneers are kind of trapped inside of their house.
He has been the key to that door without a doubt, and just like that, they will take the lead 47-43. So I love it because I just said both of the rounds that we just saw were so one-sided. This round is the exception. Our tiebreaker round essentially neck and neck here at the halfway point.
1v1 going to be lost there. The Mangler certainly going to have the advantage. In that situation, the ball is down bottom middle. Now it's a game of nerves. Now it's about holding your nerve. Now it's about picking up the kills, not missing that shot in the important battles. And we're going to see another transition of the lead here. Pioneers have managed to get the oddball back. They've got it back to the top of the elevator, but here comes Shady again. He picks up one. Soul Snipe will exchange the kill, but Sicker there again. They will have a man advantage.
Back and forth tug of war between these two. Now it's going to be 58-51 in favor of Pioneers, and things are getting chaotic here at the back elevator.
They certainly are, and this is what I mean about nerves, right? Adrenaline starting to flow, the heart rate starting to pick up for all of these players, and it can be one missed shot. It can be one shot that you hit that your opponent doesn't. One beat down that goes your way. It could be the decision maker here, or it could be that camouflage as well that's popping in 5.
Soul Snipe down there right now. He wins that battle. Very vulnerable, very exposed, but it looks like he's going to get this clean.
Pioneers have the lead. 3 minutes left in this game as well. And this should be an opportunity for them really here to put a decent amount of time on the board. If Soul Snipe can play this one well, I mean, what a present to find in a tight situation is the sword. And the camo combining for some destruction. Soul Snipe looking for 3. Shady stays alive for now.
Stays alive for now, but he's dead in the feed. This could be the winning combo here. That sword could be the decider with this back elevator hold. You've seen just how destructive that is now, 83-55.
Soul Snipe takes down Snipe Drone. 88 and rising. Acend just throwing themselves at the oddball player right now. Here's Shady. Can he survive? No, he can't. Finally, Soul Snipe will run out of ammo, and Legend will pick up a kill. Can he pick up a double? No, Drunk will hold his nerve. I mean, Acend are throwing themselves at the oddball carrier here, and somehow they're keeping this game alive.
This is how you have to play it, even if you only have one player alive. Look how long that sword carrier stays alive. Just creates chaos in the back of elevator. Once again, all you need is one player flying in to keep things on their feet right here at the end of the game. Now 90-55.
Legend taking a little bit of long route here. He's going to pick up a kill as well. But look at the feed. Soul Snipe and Drunk have picked up kills, and they're now within around 8 points of closing out not just this round, but the first game in the series. The grenades are coming in. They're not going to connect, but 99 points is where we find ourselves. Acend have the ball in their hands as well.
Not over yet. All it will take is a single break from Pioneers. That's all they need. Not even a break, just to kill the ball carrier and sneak through. 99-69.
Strap yourselves in, everyone. Manny's going to be making the push on the pipe. Shady's picked up yet 2 more kills in that kill feed. The rotation now comes in from Legend. I'm just saying, this is getting scary if you're a Pioneers fan, although Soul Snipe picking up one might give him an opportunity, maybe an opening to push. The camo's popping as well. This needs to be a big, big play. You cannot let that oddball out of your sight, though, because, as you said, Pioneers just need 1 point, and that's what it's going to be. Pioneers given the opportunity to pick up the oddball. party in which they are just flying at each other, winning those battles, getting those trades. I get the feeling that sniper rifle is going to have a big influence as well.
I think without a doubt, we're going to keep an eye on that sniper rifle top middle. It's already been grabbed, as you can see. It looks like off screen. Shady was the one going for the grab. It will go down, so you can see a few players looking for where that sniper rifle might have ended up.
There it is. It's in the hands of Soul Snipe. He hits a body, and oh, that must have hurt for Sicko as he gets hit by a body shot from a sniper rifle, and then another one coming in from the heat wave as well. So Soul Snipe is the player. I swear his name gets more difficult for me to say every time I try and get it out of my mouth, but he has the sniper rifle as that active camo is going to be popping as well. At the moment, he doesn't have to do too much work because Druck is ahead of him with that heat wave, and it's looking like a perfect start here for Pioneers.
It's a mean combo. You got to protect your sniper with a player with the heat wave. That enforcer comes through. Team nade, though, unfortunate for the side of Pioneers, and also a few missed shots is going to lead to a few kills exchanged, 7-3 off of our opening kills here in game 2. And that is a late camo.
That is late. That is waiting for the precise moment that you feel is optimal. He's going to go down around the scoreboard. Legend picks up one onto Manny. Beatdown going to come in from Druck to clean things up. Soul Snipe with another double. This kill lead starting to extend here, and no surprise to see it as well. With all of the goodies so far that Pioneers have had to play with, 10-5 to score.
Looks like they're a little bit of indication from Druck to a station referee that something might have happened, so we'll find out exactly what might have happened down on the main stage, but you don't generally see a player waving their hands violently mid-match, maybe after the match, but not mid-match. So going to find out exactly what goes on in that game, and they're going to get a restart there on that one. But Pioneers still looking strong after their game 1 victory, also coming into that game pretty confident and managing to maintain some pretty good control.
We're actually going to jump over and check in on another game that's going on at the moment between Space Station and Na'Vi. The series is tied up at 1-1 here between the North American powerhouse and the European powerhouse. You can see the score in this game, Andy. It is currently 40-40 in this round. We'll get an update on what the exact score is overall on the rounds when we can, but Kimbo's going to have that needler trying to do his best Walshy impression. Yeah,
not easy to do. In terms of needlers, otherwise it's quite easy. 1-1 Space Station and Na'Vi in this one. Just to give you an update as well, FaZe is up 2-0 over Acend, so we're keeping a close eye on all of these winners round 2s. But as you said, 42-42 with these two teams, and now it's a back tower push. Foxy manages to just get away along these pillars and tries to repulse. I'll tell you what, that's one of the first times we've seen someone miss a repulsor jump where you just bonk your head on the ceiling, and it's actually pretty funny to watch from that perspective.
I was expecting a red mushroom to pop out the top of the platform there and Foxy to turn into a slightly bigger version of himself, but it wasn't to happen, and I can laugh at that because me and Perry know each other very well, but it looked more entertaining, I'm sure, from the point of view of deciding that it did from Na'Vi fans at home. But there's Foxy coming back to put the wrongs right once again.
I'm still laughing about how that looked. That's amazing, and I can't wait to see more repulsor mistakes throughout the rest of this event as we take a look once again on the timing. This is going to be the second round of Oddball SSG right now up, not only there on the scoreboard, but also, as we said earlier, it's also going to be 1-0 in favor of Space Station in this game.
Sighting, ooh, a nice shot there to clean up the kill. A little bit of help coming in from his teammate as well. 2 players now down on either side, but the ball being rotated towards the garage here. The Sighting taking the angle top middle as his teammate's going to take that one off of him. Looks like the push is coming in from Na'Vi as well. No clear shot for the Sighting though to try and connect. Does have that mangler once more. Kimbo's going to be challenging. Kimbo going to be one shot, but survives for now. Jimbo in the feed is going to pick up a kill. Foxy's going to be shown how to use the repulsor, but Foxy says, hey, I don't even need a repulsor. Forget about the repulsor. Stop talking about the repulsor as I pick up the kill.
I'm telling you, these players, they know that Mangler are going to start calling it the Langler because that thing on land is just absolutely disgusting. And these players know that at mid-range, you can do some serious damage with it. Now, once again, tied up 51-51, these two teams neck and neck.
Jimbo has that sniper rifle in his back pocket as well, but
that's a camo push and a half. I think anyone who's played in the back of house was thinking, how did that player get there? And the answer was camo.
Yeah, Jimbo having a little bit of a jump scare there. Kimbo going to be taken down to no shields as he tries to slide down to keep the pressure on. But this is a really strong setup now as we also see where the respawns are coming in here for Na'Vi. They're all the way towards that back tower, pretty much the furthest possible distance for them to traveling. However, Jimbo's opened things up here with a double kill. Now you're going to start to see the pressure coming on that off-ball carry.
You can tell that's why the heat wave comes out. Little cock of the heat wave, wondering exactly when that thing's going to come back in. and Jimbo is very wise to take the furthest angle he could, thinking maybe that heat wave might be in play around that corner.
Well, Jimbo not only broke the setup with the double kill, but he finished off breaking the setup as well. Jimbo now going to be rewarded with the sniper rifle. It's almost like it's deja vu from a few moments ago. This time, no camo going to be in play. Na'Vi just closing that gap ever so slightly, but still down on that scoreboard. 2 Foxy picking up 1, Tylenol going to trade it out, and Jimbo at the moment just searching for any kind of targets to use these weapons he has.
Yeah, you tend to patrol down here bottom middle while he's just waiting for teammates to come over. Oh, man, Tylenol gets a double. He will sneak away. That means with the heat wave and the sniper, and maintains control at the garage door. Beautiful no scope against 2 Foxy.
That's what you want to see. That's what you need to see if you're a Space Station fan. Goes for the no scope on Respectful, doesn't connect. And there's a good example of what happens when you do not connect. But with 98 points on the board, 99 it will be. Space Station, who do take 9-0 in the series. It was a back and forth game. A little bit of a misplay from them, which found them in that position, but Pioneers took advantage of it, and now it looks like we're underway once more.
Underway here. It's going to be a reset. We'll get updates from our competitive operations team on exactly if there's a few kills that happen to carry over from the last game. We'll get you those updates as fast as we can, but it'll otherwise be a fresh restart. 4-1 for Pioneers.
Yeah, I was going to say, it might be a fresh restart, but it's almost exactly the same score as what we saw in that first game off the break. So it's going to be Torlik who has the sniper rifle in hand. 3 players flying at him top middle. Soul Sniper's going to have the heat wave as well. So all the weaponry in the hands of Pioneers for now, as well as that 3-kill lead.
Right now, it sounds like a little bit of a lead here. When that game was reset, it was the Pioneers up by 5. So Pioneers will need to get to 45 on the scoreboard, and the side of Acend will need to get to 50.
Zika going to come in to trade out that kill after Manny picked up the initial one. Torlik going to have a little peek, but he's also going to be pressed extremely quickly from that low door. Sniper rifle down. Sniper Drone will pick up another one, and you imagine we'll be able to pick up that sniper rifle as well. It's actually Sniper Drone who's moving up quickest. We're going to be taken down by Manny. So 6-7, a little bit of a comeback here actually from Acend. There's the repulsor though. The stick coming in as well. Zika now has to hit some big shots. He'll be taken down, and this is a ridiculous pace that's going on right now.
This is chaos. This is carnage. This is not how a live fire slayer is supposed to start, but that's what you get when you have teams that are capable of playing at this speed. 11-6 now in favor of Pioneers.
It's like a car crash at the moment. Just 2 teams just running at each other, and you can't look away. Damage just being exchanged all over the place. Manny narrowly missing that shot, and that's what's going to cost him. Legend comes in on the flank. He'll pick up 1, make that 2, and he might pick up another here. Drug has to be careful. 3 stars on our screen once more. The triple kill will give Acend a little bit of a lead here. 1 kill the difference.
It was just 11-7, and now it's 12-11. So just like that, Acend is right back in this match. They will also trade out 13-13, just like that. What an answer from Acend.
I'm exhausted, and we're only 15 kills into this game. Live drone now, finally a little bit of calm does descend upon live fire for just a few seconds. Overshield in the hands of Acend, so 1-for-1 on overshields either side. And look at this, the flank coming in from him, the distraction plays being made. All of Pioneers are backing up, but Shady says, I don't want you to back up, I want you to come straight into my reticle. He picks up the double kill. He will be slowed down. Last player alive is going to be Soul Snipe here, but here comes the rest of Acend. It's going to be 4 dead there momentarily for Pioneers.
Wow, Acend with the pushes, and I love the overshield brute force play, just coming around the back of green, slamming his way. Hulk smashes all the way through green and able to pick up each and every kill. That'll give them a 3-kill lead in this game, making it a 2-kill deficit overall.
19-16 on the score. Just to remind you, if you just joined us, Acend with this restart need to hit 50 before Pioneers hit 45. Torlik, that's a really big win up close though. But the Mangler in the hands of Snipe Drone, so that's the kind of battle that you expect Snipe Drone to win, but maybe just didn't have the shields to really hammer that advantage home, and now we are tied up in this game. Overall, remember that Pioneers do have a 5-kill advantage here.
I think for the first time we're seeing Tower and C-Plat for the first time in this game, because it has been pure carnage and collapse and rotates into garage, into the house. It's been everyone just flying at each other and just simply rotating those spawns. Finally, we're going to see a little bit of different positions on the map.
It almost feels like a free-for-all.
Yeah.
The way the players are just flying around. Torlik finally going to be able to get some sort of semblance of control for his team. Legend going to be left down on his own. His teammates will fall. He'll sprint away and manage to escape as well. So pretty good job there from Legend in that situation to survive for now, but Torlik actually manages to chase him down. So 25-20, closing in on that 45 kill mark now, Pioneers.
Yeah, Pioneers heard about the possible comeback story from Acend, and they actually want to know part of it. And just like that, once again, up here 27-21. going to give them just about a 10-kill lead overall.
Sika going to be finally taken down as well by Soul Snipe. Soul Snipe! Goodness me, double kill for him. No scope, so many medals popping up. It looks like an Olympic ceremony, but now he's going to turn his attentions towards that power-up coming up. It was Acend who managed to get it into their hands last time. Snipe Drone picking up that kill is going to give them an opportunity, but you can see who has got it in his hands. That's going to be Manny. He takes on Shady, and that'll be a double for him.
The confidence and the use and the effectiveness of these overshields have been a huge difference maker, make it 33-25. Soul Snipe goes for the fadeaway jumper, only connects with the body there.
Damage being done though. Legend going to be taken down as well. And this is starting to get a little bit out of hand here for Acend. Even though Soul Snipe is under pressure, he's still doing damage. And Druck is there to pick up the pieces. Double kill for him. And now it's just 8 kills to go here for Pioneers to go up, not just in this game, but 2 in the series as well.
Look at the speed that they're playing this Slayer. This is incredible. And when you see back-to-back-to-back double kills on the board for Pioneers, this is what you get here. 39-28. Now only 6 kills away before they close it out.
3 dead though for them momentarily. Sika going to be trying to finish off this kill as well. Druck now the last player alive. And if there's one thing I've learned about this Acend lineup, it's just never count them out. Never count them out. It could be 1 kill to go, 2 kills to go. And they will always make you fight until that very last moment. However, 5 kills to go. You have to feel that maybe this is a little bit too much of an uphill battle here for Acend.
It really is. They need 16 before they let their opponent get 5. Once again, Pioneers looking for that 45 kill mark.
3 dead for Pioneers. Toilet going to be coming off the respawn as well. Shady's going to miss that beat down. Connects with the second though. But now just 4 kills to go. Druck in a 1v1. Shady will pick up that kill. 4 kills to go, 38. There is a little bit of a comeback here for Acend, but is it too little too late?
11 kills to 4. Make that 10-4. This one's not over yet.
You can't see us right now, but there was a little glance across from Andy to myself and myself to Andy. Overshield in the hands here of Sika.
Oh my
It's not gonna, oh my word, wait just a minute.
2 kills to go for Pioneers. They need to hit 45.
2 kills to go for Pioneers. 8 needed for Acend. There's one way to get it. There's one way to win the game.
And they,
Get off of my map, boy.
And they do it with style. Pioneers will take that game number 2.
They do. Just about.
Looking to close out here with a game 3, and it'll be one that, as we said, is going to be fast-paced. Strongholds on streets, potentially to decide the series. Acend looking to stay alive.
Microwave out early. Double kill coming in from Manny. That's 3 dead here for Acend. And that should be the rocket launcher going over to Pioneers as well. That was all 4 dead off the rip for Acend. Rockets in the hands of Manny. Triple cap here for Pioneers. The momentum is very much with them.
Manny also thought about pre-firing that rocket and back tram. Based on the angle that we had, it might have connected, but not to worry. He's done so well with that rocket launcher. Also made sure to not waste the rocket on the top tires player. Lots of discipline coming in from the side of Pioneers early.
Discipline going to be a real big key, I think, for both teams here. We saw how scrappy that last game got. We saw how fast the pace was, and it can get a little bit awkward in those situations. Speaking of awkward, that fight looked a little bit that. We now see an attempt to that triple kill once more. Not going to be able to be converted. As Soul Snipe now tries to hold onto that B stronghold. Look at C though, that's going to be converted. So Acend now have an AC setup. Legend immediately turning his attention now to B.
Great work from Legend there against Manny, who's pushing Arcade. Right away, going to be able to convert B. They will hold BC.
They have the information though where those spawns are coming in. Soul Snipe tries to dipsy doodle around some of those columns inside of the B stronghold. He'll be taken down for his troubles as well. Shady picking up a double. That's 3 dead. Make that 4 dead for Pioneers. Where are those spawns? Because Acend have finally found a little bit of a foothold in this game.
Yeah, we'll have to see as we take a look across. The Acend try to convert A. This would be big. They are able to get A as well now. Trip Cap momentarily tie game here.
Sika just has to live here. AC in control for Acend. Pioneers kind of trapped over at B at the moment. If you can stifle them in there and pick up the kills that you need to, you're going to have a pretty good time and a pretty decent hold. Acend now in a little bit of a lead, 43 points for them. However, C is being converted here by Pioneers, but that beat down is going to be exchanged with a stick coming in from Druck. So even though Pioneers only got a trade in that battle, they will convert that B stronghold. So the score will be pretty much level in just a few seconds.
Yeah. right now a conversion on C happening as well over a tram. That will go to the side of Acend. It looks like they're also starting on B, but that will get reset. So now AC for the side of Acend. And Snipe Drone, you can tell as he's rotating back around A, just trying to decide exactly where he needs to be the most effective for his team during those 2 resets.
Pioneer's now going to be converting C, so the battle is going to go down around B, you would imagine here.
Yeah.
Snipe Drone picking up that first kill is going to give a little bit of an advantage on the map to Acend for sure. Soul Snipe manages to pick up one himself though, and Druk now is just going to be defending C because you can see that Torlik has realized the pressure on B is far too much. They're going to give that one up, but look at this, it's not just B, it's C as well for Acend. The rocket launcher in the hands of Legend. If he times this one right, there might be kills on the menu for Acend. They pick up a couple. They also pick up that lead.
Perfect rocket on the top A, and each time it feels like one of these 2 teams might try to take a lead. Even with trip caps, that gets turned around right away. However, that one put a lot of points on the board. Now 67 to 50 after just being tied at 50.
Manny slows down all of the players from Acend though with a nice double kill. Falling down and trying to move in on Legend. A big battle going down, and I tell you what, those shots had to be clean, they had to be crisp, and that is exactly what they were. The grenades now flying in, but none of them connecting quick enough. Shady's trying to clean up the kills. Druk finding a little sneaky position here. The Bulldog, though, more of a whimper than a bark there. And it will be Pioneers who find themselves 3 dead.
They get the trade. This game's still so close, only a 9-point game. Interestingly, we do see an advantage here as Shady crosses the 10-kill mark. The first one on the board to do so. So Acend outslaying by just a bit for a moment, but still just about tied up here, 70 to 65.
A little bit of desperation towards this B stronghold, just not waiting for those grenades, and that's going to do the damage that is needed for Pioneers to now have control momentarily of B and C. Trying to scoop away with that rocket launcher, not going to happen. Druk is going to pick up a death. The Snipe Drone will pick up a double. Shady now moving in with those rockets. This is a big moment. He picks up a back smack. He should pick up a second here. The grenade goes down. It's a trade. 1 rocket on the floor.
It's a nice way to force that trade from the side of Acend. Could have been an easy swing without forcing that trade, so it will be AC in favor of them, but C will start to be converted as well towards the side of Pioneers. Now a 10-point game once again. Even though we do have Pioneers leading in the series, it's another case of what? Wait. Snipe Drone somehow just flies past the splash damage of that rocket and stays alive, wins the battle.
He's wearing lead trousers right now or something.
It's gotta be the new hair, dude. It's gotta be his hair.
It's gotta be the hair. Just absorbed a little bit of that damage. You almost guaranteed that he would be taken down there, but no, he is not taken down, and now he's taken down some players from Pioneers. That's 3 dead for the team that are currently dressed in blue. Triple cap in effect momentarily, and Soul Snipe, he's out of shields, and he might be out of luck.
Stays alive in back A. He's gonna pop up, trying to finish A, and nice job there. Also gets the help from Druk. As they'll get that cap, they'll turn A around, but BC still scoring for Acend.
BC, yes, scoring, but they lost 4 players. And when you've got a team stuck on respawn, it's the last thing you want to be doing. You want to make sure that you're playing your life a little bit longer than that. They have the Bulldog, as you can see, Sika in the kill feed is going to be taking down Druk, but Shady now trying to make a little bit of an approach towards A. Should get the beat down here, and Will working with the teammate to finish off that damage, taking the attention away from B Street now. It looks like once again, something that Acend have done consistently in this game is go for that AC setup when they don't have any kind of control.
Druk manages to just stay alive here. Tires as long as he can. Bulldog flies through tires though, and that'll win the battle there. Sika's gonna take that down now, 125-99.
Sika in a 1v1 with Soul Snipe. Oh, Soul Snipe, those shots. Very, very clean and very, very important to hit those. He now has the Bulldog as well. But still Pioneers trapped around the B stronghold here. They have to make that move. Legend picking up that kill back tower now is going to force Soul Snipe to overextend. A couple of shots going to go in. Still has the Bulldog, but Manny in the kill feed as well. Legend in a 1v. He's not going to win that one, but Torlik has also got a rocket launcher here. This could be a triple cap for Pioneers.
Great job there. What we just saw from Soul Snipe to just bounce around, managing that front A ledge, just jumping around, avoiding any grenades, just challenging so wisely from the angle there with the Bulldog. A B in favor of Pioneers now.
Acend do manage to get hold of C though. Oh my word, that spike grenade hurt. That's more than just a little bruise and a little cut. That is certainly going to be bleeding for some time. Shady now picking up that kill onto Torlik after Seeker did some initial damage. Legend trying to do what he can, just finding a cheeky corner to try and get his head down to convert A. And once again, you're seeing it here, Andy. Shady's actually managed to sneak behind enemy lines now and go for B as well. So you can see the Pioneers have extended. Now they're going to be flying. Shady trying to do what he can, but that is a big play from Pioneers to hold off that push onto B.
Really big play. Now we go back over to Acend. Seeker was the one that trying to convert that, but actually it's going to be a reset. So maintain BC control for Pioneers. They will continue scoring it just like that. Once again, we are essentially tied up.
Could not be closer this game, this series. Even though the Pioneers are up 2-0, every single game has been back and forth. It's just they've had that little bit of an extra edge in those clutch moments. And speaking of which, we're getting one of those clutch moments. We're getting towards the point where plays have to be made. And at the moment, it's Pioneers once again, Andy, who are making them. They had a triple cap in effect there. It looks like Acend have managed to get control of A. Well, this is looking like scary moments in the game for them in the series, because if they make one more slip, this could be over.
Absolutely. Acend trying to do everything they can to stay alive in this series. They're down by about 30 points right now, doing everything they can to try to get B conversion. That doesn't come through, and that's going to be tough. Just have to see where these rockets fall in the end around tires. It looks like it's going to be a Pioneers grab.
Pioneers have rockets. BC in control, though, of Pioneers 2, so they have an opportunity here to go for that triple cap. C is going to be converted, which will stem the bleeding once more. Manny gets taken down after a nice little bit of teamwork and a nice grenade and a headshot coming in from Shady. Now the assault goes on to B. Where are those rockets? That's the big question here. Soul Snipe will go down. Torlik will pick up one. Drunk with the AR does enough to hold off the push onto B. A going to be flipped as well, so a little bit of a scary situation for everyone at the moment. It looks like, again, just so much carnage over the map here, but Pioneers coming out on top with BC.
They really have come out on top with the carnage there. We're seeing a little bit of AR play over the course of this weekend. The spray and pray coming in pretty heavily, but like you said, the victor in all of that chaos, definitely Pioneers right here as they hit the 200-point mark, only 50 to go for them.
50 to go, and that was 4 dead as well. The respawns are coming in. The Commando is going to be singing a tune that sounds pretty sweet to Pioneers. Triple cap in effect once more. Torlik on the Neon Street with a Bulldog in hand as well. All the kills falling in the favor of Pioneers, and although it's been a hell of an effort here for Acend, it looks like Pioneers are starting to roll.
Wow, maintaining that trip cap for so long as well. They even get the kill on C, just getting the perfectly timed kills to allow them to continue scoring here. Here they are now already at 242.
Conversion will come in, but it's going to be traded out almost immediately. The kills are falling all into the hands of Pioneers. 242 and rising. It's going to be a desperate play towards B, but even C won't be converted. A triple cap in effect. 3 blues, 3-0 the series.